Hi, everybody. We're following breaking news stories. In fact, two of them at 3 o'clock. A man is shot and killed in front of a home. We've got a live report coming up.
And a bank robbery leads to a crash on the 215 Beltway. A live report on that is coming up.
Then a live look into New Hampshire, where it is decision day. Voters there deciding who they want in the White House. A look at who's ahead in the polls at just an hour before they close.
News 3 starts right now.
But let's get to that breaking news right now. That's where we begin. A bank robbery leads to a crash off of the 215 between Durango and Buffalo.
And the Southern Beltway is shut down right now after the suspects lead police on this chase that ended in a dramatic crash.
News 3's John Trainer is live from the bank off of I-15 in Russell with the very latest. John, what can you tell us?
Well, you can see this investigation still ongoing. This is where it all started in the 3600 block of West Russell. It's really the corner of Russell and Valley View. It was at this U.S. bank where a robbery happened. Now, the robbery may have started here, but really it continued onto the 215, which is directly south of us. People got away, drove off of Valley View towards the 215, and that's really where the accident happened. The Southern Beltway shut down between Durango and Buffalo. For those suspects in the bank robbery, they crashed their vehicle trying to get away. Metro's air unit was involved in the pursuit of the suspect. The vehicle crashed in the 215 between Durango and Buffalo. They do not know the condition of the suspects. We do not know how many suspects were involved. We know it was more than one person. As for that traffic, it will be shut down for a considerable amount of time on the Beltway as police investigation has continued out there. A heavy police presence there, as well as at the U.S. Bank. We will have the very latest details as they develop. John Trainer, News 3. Guys.
All right, a very busy scene behind you, John. Thank you. And we have more breaking news to tell you about. Metro Police investigating a deadly shooting on the east side of the valley. This is a live picture from the scene. Authorities say a man was found shot in front of a home on Mojave and East Vegas Valley. That victim taken to Sunrise Trauma Center where he was pronounced dead. At this point, it is unclear what led up to the shooting. We have a crew there at the scene gathering more information. We'll bring you back to this live shot at 3:30 and also have more updates on news3lv.com.
All right, now to a live look out of New Hampshire where voters are filing in to cast their last-minute votes with the polls there closing in 1 hour. You know, the race for the White House tonight has moved to New Hampshire after Iowa. The competition actually may have changed a little bit. It's nice to talk politics today because we're definitely feeling the drumbeat.
Yeah, no doubt. Democrat Bernie Sanders and Republican Ted Cruz, they look like they have the momentum. Steve Hansman has made his way from Iowa to New Hampshire and has the latest.
You could see the big turnout at Ward 3 in Manchester.
It's really steady, very good.
Some New Hampshireites made up their minds today who to vote for.
I totally decided once I heard Ted Cruz speak himself, and that's who I voted for.
I believe in what Bernie stands for, and I felt that I needed to go with my beliefs.
Donald Trump, he's a businessman. He tells it like it is.
In New Hampshire, I feel very good.
Trump could score his first ever election win. And after repeating a vulgarity last night, he promised today that kind of thing stops if he keeps winning.
When you get to be president or just before you get to be president, the attitude would change very much.
Thank you so much for your support.
Chris Christie.
And it's not snowing.
Marco Rubio.
I feel great.
John Kasich.
That's going to be up to the men and women of New Hampshire.
Ted Cruz and Jeb Bush hope to be Trump's runner-up today.
I'm the only guy standing up to the guy.
Hello.
Democrat Hillary Clinton is hoping to get within single digits today of Bernie Sanders.
We're going to keep working literally until the last vote is cast.
Sanders was confident enough to relax.
Usually I like to take nice, quiet walks. Apparently not today.
If the Vermont Socialist Senator wins big, he will rock the Democratic establishment.
I'm feeling great. It's a beautiful day.
I'm Steve Handelsman, NBC News, Manchester, New Hampshire.
Well, News 3 is your place for politics right now on news3lv.com. We have information about the upcoming caucuses in our state. The Democratic caucus is on February 20th, while the Republican caucus will be February 23rd. What you need to know, from the candidates to voting locations, is all on our website.
We are getting our first look at the two people arrested in connection with an accused killer who was allowed to walk out of a California jail. Police say Stephen Wright was captured Monday at the Nevada Inn in Boulder City. Wright was waiting for trial for a gang-related murder when he was mistakenly released from an LA jail last week. It was because of a clerical error. Police also arrested 39-year-old Bruce Oliver and 39-year-old Lavera Wilson in connection with this Las Vegas or Southern Nevada investigation. Metro says they face a charge of harboring a felon.
Well, News 3 got an exclusive look inside the room where he was hiding out. Wright is being held at the Henderson Detention Center, awaiting extradition back to Los Angeles. A $20,000 reward was being offered for information leading to the capture of Wright. Right now, it's still unclear who, if anybody, is going to get that money. To North Las Vegas now, where a neighborhood continues to grieve a 2-year-old girl killed by a runaway driver. In fact, crowds gathered at a growing memorial for Evelyn Green on Thomas Avenue near Lake Mead and Pecos. The daughter's mother shocked everyone at the vigil by announcing she's pregnant now with another baby. North Las Vegas police say a Hispanic man in his mid-40s stayed at the scene for about 10 minutes after hitting the child and then somehow took off in a white windowless van. If you know anything about who that driver may be, you are asked to call Crime Stoppers at 702-385-5555.
Two suspects arrested in connection with a Henderson murder investigation were in court today. 25-year-old Deontay Coleman and 23-year-old Crystal Guise each pleaded not guilty in the shooting death of Johnny Haney. Guise is charged as an accessory in the crime. Her family hired a private attorney who requested her $35,000 bail be payable with a bond. Currently, her bail can only be paid with cash because the judge called her a flight risk. Coleman is being held without bail. Both suspects returned for a preliminary hearing February 22nd.
Well, Target has been making a lot of efforts to make its store more gender neutral, starting with its signs and toys to now its latest move, children's bedding.
Okay, so it's not out yet, but for starters, just think beyond colors for a moment. News 3's Sandra Gonzalez joins us live from a Target on North 5th Street in North Las Vegas. So, Sandra, we're going beyond colors. What else can we expect?
Well, the parents we met are giving it a big thumbs up, not only because it would be gender-free, but because it would open up options. Target will soon unveil a new children's bedding line called Pillow Fort. Target says its intent will be more gender neutral. There will be more bedding schemes that could work for both boys and girls. Think design, such as whales, stripes, astronauts, stuff that appeals to kids in general. We found mothers at a Target in North Las Vegas that really like what Target is doing and can't wait to check out the new children's bedding line that comes out later this month.
I think it's great. I think that they would be more diverse with everything, and it'd be easier as far as trying to coordinate with stuff, and it just works. I think it just really works.
Now, this new children's bedding will be available online and in stores on February 21st. Reporting live, Sandra Gonzalez, News 3.
All right, Sandra, thank you so much. Well, two trains come off the track and collide head on. Who was on the train and why police are now losing hope?
Also, setting records, but not the kind you would want to set. We'll tell you why shark attacks were at an all-time high last year.
And boy, we are lucky in the weather department, seeing sunny skies and warm weather all across the area. Temperatures in the 70s in many neighborhoods right now, and numbers are just going to go up. Details coming up.